I'd be skating and I'd look out to my left, all the way to my left, and just things didn't seem like they were lining up right with my vision. It just seemed like blurry or fuzzy or something. So I didn't really think too much of it. And then the next month, February, I was competing in a Army competition called the Best Warrior competition for my reserve unit. I would always look left at the guys talking to me, and when I would do that, I would just see like two people, and I don't know, I was like, there was something definitely wrong. So yeah, so after that competition, I went and I saw an eye doctor because I thought maybe I just had eye damage or something, and he referred me to get an MRI. And then maybe like 2 days after that MRI is when they called me and told me they found a tumor. I don't know, I did not expect it. Like, I absolutely didn't expect that. Like, as a 19-year-old, I asked him, like, is it cancerous? And he told me, yeah, it's cancerous. And he was an eye doctor though, so like he didn't know too much about it, but he gave me an idea. And it was like, I remember because it was the day of school there. I was at school, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to think. And I called my parents and I told them, and then right after I called them, I texted Katie. I just needed someone to like tell me like what I should be thinking, how I should be reacting, and she was there for me, and she kind of just guided me through the initial process of it all.
I am a survivor of approximately 1 year and 6 months. I was diagnosed in October of 2015, in remission as of May in 2016. I survived Hodgkin's lymphoma, and it was a bumpy ride, but I made it through it.
Her reaction, like right when I texted her, was like, oh no, like seriously, like it was just kind of funny because like, I don't know, she obviously never expected it, but her reaction in person, you know, like when she first came up to see me, first thing she did was give me a hug. She's like, you probably need a hug, so she gave me a hug, and then she just had me just talk through it and just get it off my chest.
I said the main thing was that being positive is going to help you. It's going to go a really long way. That was one thing that I learned the hard way and very quickly, but taking every day for what it's worth, one day at a time, and ultimately like staying positive. I told him it's okay to joke about it, and he took that and ran with it, but that's all right. And just making sure that he has a really good support system and reaching out with what's needed. But I think the biggest thing was that it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to break down sometimes, and it's okay to cry and whatnot. As much as we'd like to sit here and think that we can stay positive in hard times, especially with the C word, it's okay to not be okay.
I drove down to U of M from here 5 days a week for 3 weeks every morning to get just 10 minutes of radiation therapy. And that was where like the radiation would go around my head and just target the tumor specifically. And that's like why I have like this bald kind of ring going around my head right now. It'll grow back eventually, but it killed my hair right there. Yeah, that was the end of all my treatments. And then I got my last MRI, what was it, like November 10th, roughly, somewhere around there. And that was, came back as a complete response. The tumor was gone. So everything went good.
I still talk about how amazed I am with his strength going through this. I mean, he stuck with the military, he stuck playing golf and enjoyed life and hockey and everything, and still maintained his studies, which is mind-blowing. Not to compare, but when I was sick, I had to leave school. I really couldn't do anything. So for Shayn, having that ability to like stick with his life and keep with the normal routine as much as possible, and just make it seem like it was just flawless when like I knew that it wasn't. It was truly amazing just to see his strength.
I love hockey, so I love playing. And it bummed me out to be just sitting on the sidelines watching, especially like the first games and stuff. But my teammates were really supportive. They were there for me and stuff, and I mean, they joked around with me about it. Like I like to joke about it, so they would joke all the time at me with it and just kind of, I don't know, make me feel better and whatnot. I mean, going through it, there were a lot of negative, like negative things that happened. So Like I was supposed to do 2 rounds of chemo, and then I ended up doing 4. I mean, once I found out about that I was really bummed out, but I had to, my mom especially, she was there for me. She kept me positive. She would, I don't know, she kind of annoyed me though because of how much she was with me, but she always would make these cheesy jokes and stuff and just keep me positive, and you know, it really helped, even though like I never told her that during, but it did. But yeah, staying positive. And then like especially like when I lost my hair, that was when like the whole cancer thing like really hit me. Like I was really bummed about that. I was hoping I wouldn't lose it, but you know, I moved on. I had some good friends there for me. My parents were there for me. My best friend shaved his head the same day I shaved my head, just to like make me feel better. My brother did the same thing. He shaved his head. So you know, I had a lot of support there, keep me positive, and I think that was the important part. Life's gonna throw some pretty crappy things your way. I mean, some are gonna be worse than others, but I think it's all about how you respond to it and how you overcome it. So, like, with something like this, you can just get down on yourself, you can get down on life and just not care anymore, or you can turn it into a positive and work to better yourself afterwards or during. I have decided that I'm going to ruck 150 miles to raise money for St. Jude's Research Hospital and Special Days Summer Camp, just because I don't want cancer to be something that's going to stop me from doing like amazing challenges like this. Don't dwell on the negative things, no matter how big or small they are. You know, life's going to go on, and whatever happens, it's not going to be the end of the world. It's on every person individually to not let anything kind of stop them from being a better person or bettering themselves or taking on new challenges.
As cliche as this sounds, enjoy the rainy days, enjoy smelling the roses, and you know, get off your phone and you know, look around, enjoy the sounds of the birds and everything, because you know, tomorrow may not come, tomorrow may not be what you expect it to be. Life really is short, and I don't think that people truly appreciate that. So, you know, if they could start, I think the world would change, as dramatic as that is.